Dun, 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 dun,
Is the board still not working?
dun, dun, dun. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bad Comedy Podcast. My name is Kirk Ferentz. I'm here with
Who's Kirk Ferentz?
the coach of Iowa.
Hey, my name is
Go Hawks!
Whoa.
IOWA.
My name is Alabama. Roll Tide. My name is Christian Rolls Tide.
My name is Dylan Dennis. My ass.
My name's Adam Addis. My ass.
My name is Michael Robinson, aka.
How about Dylan My Anus?
No, dude.
Nice.
I guess what happened the other day.
No.
Guess what happened?
No way. I would never.
I'm
not gonna guess.
So I thought.
Don't try and make me guess. I promise I will not.
This is not a good way to
Twist my
start an
arm
episode.
about it.
This is an Ian Abramson bit.
For retention
Call your
purposes.
dad.
That's
I would not guess.
You got to start good. The podcast good for retention purposes.
We should start the podcast bad for bad comedy purposes.
It's our audience.
The name of the game.
They
No,
like
but I
bad.
offered to fight.
Sometimes the game changes, but the players remain the same.
Mhm.
So I thought I challenged to fight Adam Addis. It turned out I challenged to fight Dylan Dennis.
Oh,
you fuck-
no.
And he's a way better fighter.
Khabib popped the cage to fight Dylan Dennis.
You wanted to restart the podcast over that?
No, it was. I kept saying.
This is the joke that will retain them.
Yes, this
No.
is how to keep them.
I'm saying versus
Begging for
you
more.
just keep saying no. I'm not going to guess.
But I don't want to
If
guess.
they get the bit, then
So that's
it's
why I just
funny.
told you.
Well, I appreciate that. That's respectful.
Gitmo. How about that? You guys know what Gitmo is?
Yeah, it's where I go to listen to cool heavy metal music.
My old
Like when I go get Mo Adderall.
yeah.
Hopefully.
My old assistant manager Donato, he's in the military and he's getting sent to Gitmo. Actually, he's a military therapist and he's mentally unstable and he's a patron. Shout out Donato.
Josh
Hey, what's up?
Donato.
I know Donato. Shout out to Gitmo would be a great name for an Arab drug dealer. Come Gitmo.
Oh, patrons! If you're that are listening right now, we're gonna have the awards come out next week because we want to make sure we have good certificates for
I
you.
want to print certificates, my man.
And this isn't a lawnmower man thing where we say it's coming every week. It's actually happening next week.
The ballots are open.
I thought of
officially.
another category: best woman,
Best
Patron.
woman. Okay.
Yeah,
It's gonna look best man.
yeah,
Okay. So there's probably two people in contention for that one.
yeah.
The ballots are open,
But
but
we could do best they them as well.
The ballets are open.
only we vote on it.
The best they them.
The ballots are open to us.
Yeah.
Only they them vote on it.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good. I like democracy.
Getting over COVID.
I like democracy and Dennis.
That's really good.
He had 2 billion impressions on Twitter last month roasting Logan
Yeah.
Paul's.
I could do about 4 impressions.
We'd probably get more.
3 of them are banned from the
Nice.
podcast.
We'd probably get more impressions on this video if Jason didn't ruin the beginning.
We'd probably get more impressions. We'd probably get more impressions on this video if you did your Al Pacino.
Yeah, if we did some
I don't have an Al
Let's hear
Pacino.
some El Machine.
I only have a Jack Nicholson. And I say, not a product of my vine.
I won't
Whenever
do
I'm
it.
doing stand up on YouTube, I go, "Do you guys like impressions?"
And what do they say? They love it. I want to start a comedy show where everyone has to do an
Yeah,
impression.
nobody likes your impressions except for the Sorab impression.
I only do Jim impressions. I do impressions of Jim.
Gaffigan.
No, Jim from
Morrison?
North Bar.
Do you think this,
You want to hear my impression of him?
Here's what I was Jim from North
Oh, you should add him to your podcast.
I'm a Jim from North
No, you, Jim from North Bar,
guys.
Michael Johnson, and
Hey, before I give you the money, I was wondering if you could help me move some chairs.
this is retention.
no,
I'm Jim from North
No,
Bar.
you.
Very relatable.
Before I give you the money, I was wondering if you could help me move some chairs.
No,
That's a nice-
this is his podcast. You, Jim, Nathan Lund, and Michael Johnson.
Adam Gilbert just scratched his
The
belly.
Garden Gnome podcast.
Just a bunch of guys with dark beards.
And we do the podcast in a garden.
Yeah, and then Jim's next to a loudspeaker. There's always a loudspeaker playing behind him. And he's like, "Hey, his breath smells like milk."
Do you think James Najjar will steal my show idea?
I unfollowed him
Impressive
on
show.
everything, and he's been like noticing. I think because he like added me on other platforms.
Oh,
that I did.
interesting.
Yeah.
Very
He's been
interesting.
adding me on
That's
stuff.
because I blocked him on everything.
I unfollowed him.
I accepted everything. I'm actually on Team Najjar.
You're kind of a forgiving
Team
person, though.
I was thinking James Najjar. I don't think has ever written a joke ever. I was starting to think about it. It's like he's stolen so many TikToks
Yeah.
that I think maybe he has never ever written anything himself.
It's
Well,
possible,
to be
yeah.
honest, when I brought it up to him, he just basically said like, which joke? Like it was more of a, I got caught. What do I have to cut thing? But
Yeah.
then he seemed, remorseful.
Here's how stupid he
Remorseful?
is. He's not even stealing good enough
That's
jokes
how he would say it.
to
Remorseful?
gain any success. He's not even stealing good enough jokes to gather any to garner any
No,
likability
he's
from
stealing
anybody.
mine.
Everyone no,
the worst.
and not even that. But nobody likes him. You'd think if you're stealing jokes, you could just steal the best jokes
Oh,
and be the
yeah.
best comedian.
If you could just steal jokes and just be
wouldn't you just pick the funniest jokes? But he's just picked some mid jokes.
No, I mean, no. You'd notice though. You
mid-comedian
notice more if you
was
steal really good
unlikable.
jokes.
Yeah, you might notice more if they were really
You might
good.
get caught. No, I'm saying you might get caught more if it's.
But this might be a blessing in disguise because now he's going to find himself in his comedy.
That's why
What
Carlos
makes him funny.
Carlos Mencia does deserve more respect because he stole a joke legit from a Bill Cosby album.
Really? That's
Like
awesome.
that's sick, dude.
That is bold.
Like
And deserving more respect is Rodney.
I thought that Joe Rogan was being mean to him just because he stole Ari Shafir's bit. Who the fuck cares? He stole Ari Shafir's bit. I'm on Team Mencia.
Mind the Mencia was a great
he
show.
stole,
Yeah, dude.
stole a bit from Ari Shafir. Who the fuck cares?
And then Trump stole the do thing.
yeah, he stole that from Mencia.
yeah, Trump stole that
So
from
you know what?
Mencia.
We're on Team Mencia.
And Team Trump.
Mencia stole
Rog-
that from an actual retarded person.
Yeah.
There are some. Did you see the Tucker Carlson Trump interview? He roasts Joe Biden, and it's so hard. He's
Really?
talking about he can barely walk through the grass. And,
Who? Tucker?
No, Trump's roasting Joe Biden. He's
No.
like, he can't pick up a chair. He has toothpick legs. He can't walk through sand. Granted, sand is hard to
But
walk.
did you say Tucker Carlson
Well-
somewhere? Is it on a show?
It's on Twitter.
Everyone knows the reason Joe Biden can't walk through the grass is because he has to have magnets on his shoes to prop him up.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a huge,
so he can only walk on metal.
I'm a huge fan of Tucker. I'm a huge fan of Tucker Carlson.
I'm a huge fan of Tuck Your Shirt In.
Nice.
But
I like tucked in t-shirts.
because
They're
Tucker,
in.
he wasn't like those other guys on Fox
That's in
News.
right now.
I'm in right
his
now.
pants.
Tucker spoke the truth more than the other guys, like Hannity.
That's like
and
a
those
bit you would
guys.
do.
It is. I never
Tucked
did
in
it.
shirts are in.
Yeah, but I
in your
thought people
pants.
wouldn't like it.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I
I'm
think
about to give him a
steal that
conniption.
James.
I think Tucker was more independent guy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like Hannity was like just like riding on Trump's dick and stuff.
Hannity was a tool of the
Profanity.
corporate machine.
Yeah, more like
Pandery.
Nice.
Panity.
Panity.
Yeah, he's
sexual.
pansexual.
Yeah, I'm panity sexual.
What's his first name? Sean
Yeah.
Hannity.
Sean.
Combs.
John Hannity.
He did.
Sean.
He did. He
John
changed his
Candy.
names
Wait,
about-
John Candy? Are we talking about?
Yeah, John Hannity.
You're like John Candy, kind of, but you're Jason Candy.
I'm like Jason Eats Candy.
The great.
But you're like the
indoor.
same size as like John Candy.
Yeah.
So that's your, like Jason.
John Candy. That guy really embodied "You are what you eat."
The Candy Man.
The Candy Man.
He's got everything.
Doesn't it suck being the Candy Man in the ghetto?
Back in my hometown, there's this guy who was the Candy Man. He had everything you need.
Yeah. Did
And every drug known to man.
Oh.
And he smoked weed with us, and he was like 30.
That guy sounds cool. My Candy
Yeah.
Man used to kill me with a hook.
and have a lot of bees.
Yeah, and he had bees coming out of his mouth.
Uh-oh.
Exterminator's nightmare.
What's up with all these big black guys having
diseases.
bees coming out of their mouth? And Green
It
Mile.
is weird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Green Mile. We got
8
Candyman.
Mile.
We got 20,
You know-
20 more examples. I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
It's probably some ancient racist symbolism that we don't understand because it's like left over
No, it's probably
for
just,
so long.
No, it's probably just awesome.
Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, or it's
Yellow
not,
zone.
Not everything.
One of those two
Not everything
things.
has to be something that used to be racist. It could just be something that the whites haven't evolved
Yeah.
into doing is having bees come out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Usually when it's
That's
something,
cool as hell.
Usually when it's something like
Add it to the
Mrs.
list.
Buttersworth or something is like some black lady who's been around in media for a long time. You're like, oh, this is actually fucked up.
No, I think everything is not racist.
In Jemima.
Oh, I fixed my watch.
I think
my gold watch. I'm gonna go put it on.
everything is racist, but I don't have an issue with racism.
I think racism is. I think it's a great thing because it teaches you how to be anti-racist. So you kind of learn what's wrong first,
Yeah.
and then you can undo it the other way even harder.
You
which
can
is
make it
wrong.
worse, which is
Yeah.
also fun.
You could just kind of recursion,
Yeah.
like slur inside a
you
slur.
have to learn that it's a slur to know how to use it in traffic.
double down.
You know, that way you can really hurt somebody with it.
and if you don't know,
If you don't know it's bad, then you can't hurt somebody with it.
and there are a lot of evil people out there.
You just went to get this cool watch. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, you're not even on camera?
There are a lot of people. that
He's
you
putting
wanna-
on his cool watch, folks.
It was too big when I bought it, so I had to buy a watch adjusting kit
Whoa.
to take out a couple of the things.
You went all the way with it.
So if anybody needs a watch repair,
should've
I'm
just-
also a watch repairman.
You should have also.
What
You
is
should have just
time?
bulked up your wrist.
I should have epoxied it.
You should have bulked up your wrist. Like you should have done wrist workouts.
Yeah, I know, but that takes a while. I do have that thing.
Not for me.
Well, I mean, if I ever do get swole wrists, then I'll just add one back in. I'm a watch repairman.
Nice.
They call me the Watchman.
Who will watch The Watchmen?
What is time? It's why you buy a watch.
Only time will tell.
And if your wrist is too big, sometimes
Yeah.
I have to adjust. I gain weight, and I realize my watch is trying to tell me. I just want you to tell me the time, not that I've gained weight.
One time,
I have to adjust the.
One time I committed a crime. I told nobody to tell, but except my friend Time. He told.
Time always tells.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
So, yeah, if you-
that motherfucker's a snitch.
If you ever have a secret, do not tell it around time.
Yeah.
Time will always.
Time will tell.
Fucking narc.
My friend.
That motherfucker a snitch.
Yeah, a snitch in time.
Yeah,
Or
snitch in time.
Yeah.
I love it.
this. Look at this.
Get stitches in time.
That's
That's how
actually the
they
most
got
real
it.
thing I own.
Snitches get stitches in time.
It's not gold, but it's really bad gold plated.
When my girlfriend falls asleep and I finally get control of the remote, that's when they call me the Watchman.
Nice. What do you like to watch?
Do you watch her? Do you watch?
I've been watching all the Lethal Weapons.
Oh wow,
They're way worse than I remember.
I got a lethal weapon for
such a
you.
bad boy.
Here's what's unfair about it. It's Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, buddy cop movies.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Glover's thing is, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah.
That's the original that.
Yeah.
And then Mel Gibson is like a ex-special forces, suicidal, awesome guy that you wish you were.
Yes,
Danny Glover's got nothing. He's
That's
got like a
just-
family.
like every movie.
I'm
His
not.
family's always getting kidnapped.
I'm like a.
It's like so
I'm like
lame, dude.
95%
It's like Fight
sure I've
Club.
heard that. Yeah, I've heard that from like Denzel too. I think.
Dude, it
Yeah,
pisses me
right.
No,
off.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in every. It's in every. It's,
I'm,
it's like
I'm sure it's in Training Day. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's in
I just saw like a dog version.
Because I don't think
of Training Day.
I've seen the Lethal Weapon movies.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've heard that.
That's the original.
Yeah,
I just saw this dog.
It's kind of a
movie.
joke because of those movies.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's in it. It's like a new,
Dog movie?
It's like a new dog movie. I can't even remember what it's called.
Colin Farrell.
No, that's his
Is it
brother.
is it about feral dogs?
It's about
Will
two
Feral.
dogs.
It's
One
about
of
Will
them's-
Feral dogs.
One of them's a pussy. He's probably feral,
Oh, speaking of.
and then the other one's cool, and they kind of teach the other one how to be cool. It's like
About the
Hitch.
dogs.
Speaking of
Hitched
feral,
with dogs.
we were
With
talking.
dogs.
We were talking about the Tyson Fury Adam Addis fight, or who's fighting? Who's Tyson Fury?
Tyson
and
Fury is fighting Nagawa.
Nagawa.
James Najara.
Saying that name.
Say
I kind of got
Francis.
scared there. Anyways, no, but we were talking about Tyson Fury and Nagano fight,
Ngannou.
and apparently Mike Tyson is going against Tyson Fury, which is kind of infuriating to me
Yeah.
because obviously they're both Tysons, both brothers.
Nice.
You would think that he would side with the other Tyson.
Uh-huh.
Mike Tyson would side with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
It's infuriating.
It's infuriating to me.
I
it's
kind
a
of want to root
lack
for
of-
Tyson Fury because he's kind of got my body type. He like looks a mess, dude.
No, it's like as for confidence purposes, probably better if he wins.
You know, there's a reality show about like his family life being retired. He's not.
Tyson Fury. I didn't see a picture of Nagano. But is that a Pokemon?
Can we call Should we like say something else for
would
his
win.
name?
Nagano. Is that a Pokemon?
Let's
Is
call
that a
him
type of lizard? A Nagano?
He was the heavyweight champion of the world in MMA, but really John Jones.
Can we call
really
him? Can we
is.
call him?
But we want them to fight, right? John
Yeah.
Jones versus Nagano.
I'm gonna start calling him Ganu just to be safe.
But then I think
I feel you.
we're gonna call him Ganu.
Yeah, we'll call him Ganu.
Yeah.
Is safer. That's anti-racism, folks.
Yeah,
exactly.
Guys, we're trying to clear racism from society.
Yeah, that's our goal,
Single-handedly.
is
We
to
used to
end
be able to say the whole
racism.
name, but that's a bygone era.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changes with the times.
Let bygones be bygones, folks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Let iguanas be iguanas. It does sound like a lizard.
Let it be,
Let it, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Bees.
Speaking of Mr. Beast, he has Crohn's disease.
Let it, Mr. Beast. Let it, Mr. Beast. Let it, Mr. Beast. Let it, Mr. Beast.
Oh,
Masculine
Andre
interesting.
Hashem rejoined.
Hey, welcome to the
He's
pod.
finally got money
Andre
again. 'cause of
Hashem.
his-
I think it's only so he can spy on what I say. Because he hasn't even really started with the company. He hasn't really done anything yet. and
What's he want to spy on?
He already wants to see if I'm talking shit about him.
Well, I'll talk shit about you, Andre.
He's like, I'll listen to every episode just to make sure you're not. All right, good.
You're crazy.
That's part of the game.
Last
plan.
time I saw Andre, I go, it's been a minute. Were you in the psych ward? And he goes, yeah. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
I got nothing to say bad about Andre.
I'm glad that he goes.
I got nothing bad to say about him either. I love that guy.
I
want to watch reality TV with you, Andre. We should get a TV watching thing going.
I would like to betray Adam Urbanski real quick. His card declined on Patreon.
Oh!
Wow.
But it's only because his bank thought it was international fraud, so he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it redone.
I could see that. We did start using international
Yeah.
bankers this week, but that's just kind of to cover up some of the money
Yeah,
stuff.
we
we're
have a
doing.
few shell corporations.
Yeah, we also have.
and it's Sham,
we have a Swiss bank account.
We have a Sam Shelby corporation.
We are coming out with a bad crypto coin soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's going to be called Bad Coin, and it does bad.
Yeah, so you don't want to buy this
So
stuff.
you want to buy what futures on it? You want to bet against it.
And then we're hoping that we just give our investors the right information and they can make their choice.
So people
Don't
are gonna
buy it.
most
By the
people are gonna think bad coin.
This is gonna go down.
That must
Bad
be
coin.
they'll be like bad coin. That must be a trick. That's got to be good. No, we're telling you folks, it's actually bad.
not.
Yeah.
So if you're an actual listener to the podcast, when you see bad coin come out, you bet against it. Okay.
I like that.
But the people who think that they're smart, think that they're on Wall Street, are gonna be like, obviously it's good. If they're saying it's bad,
Are we allowed to do? Do you think we would get arrested for doing this? Be like,
we would.
but
Yeah.
no, for doing what I'm about to do is. Hey folks, thanks for listening to Bad Comedy Podcast. Just want to promote a little project we're working on. This is a crypto scam.
Yes. Because you're being totally upfront
Well,
about
if bad coin was out, it was an actual thing, and we started it, and we said what I just said, yeah, that'd be illegal.
And we said, don't buy it.
That's complete insider trading. No, to saying to bet against it.
In the stock market, you could just bet against things like. So maybe we could have good coin to
Well, that's why.
prevent that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch that GameStop documentary?
Were you in the GameStop documentary?
I'm actually very big in the vegetable stock market.
Nice.
I've been making a lot of
I'm
soup.
in the corn stock market mainly.
I've been making a lot of soup
I put a lot of money in
with
corn.
veggie stock.
Chicken stock.
I'm vegetarian, so I don't use broth.
I put a lot of money in corn.
Oh, nice.
My money in corn, cauliflower.
Jonathan Davis must have so much money by now.
I'm starting a kernel.
I thought I was buying commodities like I
don't know what that is.
I thought I was,
Colonel Sanders. That's kind of a weird connection.
you know
Yeah.
how you can how there's like commodities like
I know.
can,
You'd think he'd be a corn guy.
Is he really pushing
a colonel.
corn secretly?
you know how like stock
It's a cover for corn.
I mean, this guy's a colonel. He goes into chicken. That makes you should go into corn.
That's suspicious as hell.
true, yeah.
He's
Be-
pushing corn.
You know how there's like stocks and commodities? I thought I put a bunch of money into the corn commodity because I thought that the prices on corn were going to go up and then I could sell my commodities. Turned out I was just giving money directly to Jonathan Davis and his bass player whose name is Monkey.
But in fairness, that's a good cause.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Better than just losing the value completely.
It's not a
But the
waste.
problem is I can't sell it because I want to sell the commodity, but it goes to him.
In a sense, you got Celested.
Yeah, rest in peace, Celeste.
He could probably hear this episode though.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
I like the story of that. It was like SFX or whatever. What's it called? Like the
SBM Binkman,
the really rich kid, like got away with the alt.
Sam Binkyman,
I don't.
the guy who
fuck.
sucked a pacifier.
Hey,
His parents are rich. He
Sam
stole
Binkyman,
billions.
Freud.
What
What's
was
his
it
name?
called? SF, whatever.
hey, Alex and
San Francisco?
Alex, I don't know what your last name is, and Robert Brudnak. What the heck? Come on. I know you still have access. Come back.
Mm-hmm.
They canceled.
Rejoined the pod.
They canceled. You know you like it.
They
okay.
have the interim worst patron awards.
Yeah. You.
Oh yeah, I guess we could give the worst patron awards to
Yeah.
somebody who's not a patron.
Well, no, they still have access. They both have access for another week at least. So we'll
Enough to give them a bad patron award.
worst patrons award. Yeah,
Dude,
Hey, you know, in fairness, maybe they died.
that's true.
COVID's coming back around.
I would like to give a quick shout out to our Pittsburgh contingency.
silver lining.
Shout out to Pittsburgh.
We got Mango, DeWitt,
Oh, yeah,
Scriva,
love Mango.
and then also the one that's here now from there, Bo.
Shout out to Bo.
What up, folks?
We love all of our listeners, but if you
If you're doing the
don't even
Patreon, we
buy
like you
it,
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/badcomedy.
I do not love you unless you give me money.
and you think that if they don't buy and can't afford to buy, you just think, what a loser.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I think.
Yeah, if they can't pay $3.99 per month, then I don't want them.
Yeah.
You're broke.
Honestly, if your circle's not rich, then what's your
Yeah.
circle? You know, I keep my circle small.
Speaking of affordable
I have a
stuff,
semicircle going right now.
Oh yeah, you want to do our other sponsor?
We're
Shout
actually-
out to
sponsored by
Cool Steeper Club.
Cool Steeper Club, folks.
Very cool. Cool Jason Melton.
The buttons are still broken. Sorry, but
We spilled tea all over the board.
every time Jason brings it over, I try it, and it's fucking good as hell.
Yeah, I love this shit. It's a tea subscription, so they send you 4 bags of tea every month.
But explain the big bag. They're big bags.
They're
fill-
big bags, so they fill up this pitcher.
Was
like,
it a gallon?
I don't know how much it is.
Probably
but
8 gallons.
it could make like 2 or 3 of these per bag.
Whoa.
Something like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Our country
Let's
is
make sure
kind
they
of,
can
There's
see
4
it.
and there's 4 bags that come with it.
Oh, you gotta hold it up. They can't see it.
our independence was founded
This
on
thing.
tea.
You
in
get
this
like 3 or 4
country.
of these things per bag, 4 bags each month, different flavors, curated by them, so you always get different new shit.
And then at some point they might come out with Cool Super Club coffee and it's Cool Super Club energy drinks.
I don't know about all that, but the tea itself is great, and and all you do is you put it in there, and then you put it in the fridge, and it steeps overnight, and you could just pour it and drink it right off. It's so easy.
I said at some point they might.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
It's
None of this.
I
has-
never heard of that, but
None of this has
it's
been
true, they
confirmed by the company founder Tom McGee,
Tom.
who we love. But
friend of the show.
We have a slogan for him now.
in the future, when it blows up, because it will blow up, because it's the best company in the world, they might come out with Cool Steeper Club coffee. And,
That's true.
And Cool Steeper Club Red Bull.
But the thing about it, the steeping part of it is you just put the tea in there, and it makes, and then you drink it. And then you get 25% off if you use Bad Comedy as the promo code.
Oh wow!
25% off.
Let's just say a tea
And then we
party
get
never-
money from that, so you
Is there an exclamation point?
give us money. No, just Bad Comedy is the promo code.
tea
Man,
party
what if a bunch of
never-
people have bought it already, but they use the exclamation point because it's
But they didn't get the discount, so they paid full price.
Will you guys help me riff good slogan based stuff? Little girls have a tea party. We could say tea party never sounded so cool.
Yeah.
Or tea party never sounded so
Yeah.
cool.
Finally
Something like
relate
that.
to the little girl you've always tried to get her attention.
the little girl
By having your
inside.
own tea party with her.
Or it's like finally the boys can have a tea party.
Finally.
Am I right?
I
It's not
have
a
an idea.
stigma.
Finally,
Yes.
I have a reason to hang out with little girls.
Hey, listen up, folks. I'm a big teapot.
I'm also in the Unicorn
Tea
Club.
parties have never been
I'm
so
a big-
accessible.
I'm a big teapot, cold and refreshing. Here's my handle, and here's the steeper part of it.
Now that's
Yeah.
the teapot calling the
Yeah.
boxer.
I always thought it was called the Cool Stepper Club, like the
Oh yeah,
like the
Step by
the
step.
barbarians of the steppes. No, I think it was like the Hun. I think it was the Huns. That's what they were
But
called.
how
I was
about
thinking
our-
of the 2-step like a black people
No,
dance.
like
Step in the name of love.
STEPPES. It's like the fields of the Huns, or maybe the Mongolians lived.
brings people together
That's where they started.
step by step.
I don't know about the Huns, but I know about the Hungries.
The Honeys.
I'm hungry.
How about
What
our
about the honeys?
forefathers?
What
They
about the
threw
Hun?
tea into the
You know what honey is
somewhere.
good with? Tea.
Yes, true. What came first, honey or bees?
I'm pretty sure honey.
It has to be honey. Yeah.
Bees definitely before the chicken.
If there was no honey,
bees before the chickens, and then honey before the bees.
So if there was no honey,
There'd be no bees.
there would be nothing for bees to eat.
Yeah, and there'd be no chickens.
Yeah.
and then there'd be no legs.
I'll take them over easy. I like my bees like I like my
Over bees. Yeah.
tea. Cool.
You know, some people believe the Earth is flat. I actually believe that the Earth is a hive. It's a big beehive.
That'd be
We're all
awesome.
connected, folks.
Folks, we're trying to afford a trip down to the mantle. So if you could join the patreon.com/bad comedy, we're trying to buy a giant drill. Like the type of drill. You remember the Pokemon bee drill?
Dude.
Where like the drills like
movie
that,
Core?
and we're gonna drill down to the mantle. I mean, if we get enough money, we'll go to the core and we'll let you know.
Our witchcraft wasn't strong enough, so now we want to take a drill to the center of the earth to unlock the demons from hell.
Also, the fissure
and bring them to the surface to rule the land.
We're going to plant a flag there.
To
It's gonna
cast
say
the world
corn.
into shadows and suffering.
Yeah, we tried to jump into the fissure that Dale created when he fell on the ground and injured himself, but
He
the
was still
fissure
in
closed
there.
up too fast. Yeah. It was weird. It healed like human flesh.
It's kinda
We
like
was in for a quabble laugh, Fisher.
falling down the well, but he created the well.
Dale called me today, and I told him that joke about how.
Oh yeah, how did he,
how much
how
does
did he feel about that?
I told him about him causing an earthquake or something. He just giggled it off.
Okay,
he knows me.
He's doing.
That's why he hasn't
well.
punched me in the face yet, because I'm always like that.
When
I've
Dale's
seen him
doing-
want to punch people he knows.
No, I know, but
If he gets drunk enough, he doesn't discriminate whatsoever.
He's never hit you,
friend or
Matt?
foe.
Do you know how often I'm with him when he's blacked out?
I
Has he
know.
ever
I'm
hit you?
surprised, dude.
No, it's because I'm the only one who's consistently like that, like always like that.
Yeah, you
So
can
he's
tell you're
never
still the
punched you?
same. Yeah.
He's never hit you before. You've never fallen down the staircase mysteriously after hanging out with Dale. Nothing. You-
No.
The only person who
Just
really ever
slipped
hit me like
again.
that was Junior, but he was like blackout drunk, and I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't even being annoying. He just was like, he's just showing me some of his strength. I guess to alpha me.
I think like just Dale sitting there and Mac fucking with them. That's comedy.
It is funny, yeah.
'Cause you
Or
could
when he's
just keep
bartending and
poking
he's
the
busy,
bear.
and I'm like, Dale, can I get your attention? Like, you're fat. And they'd be like, fuck you.
But it's out of love.
Yeah.
It's all out of love.
Right now,
folks.
Dale's full-time job is sports betting, so that's good. Good for you, Dale.
Let's
We
talk
only
to him about
roast
boxing.
we only roast the ones we love and the ones we hate.
No, Dale's still working at Frank and Mary's.
And the other
and
ones, too.
he did a show at Laugh Factory yesterday, so he's able to walk around now. That's good.
It's good. He's living life. Live, laugh, love.
With broken ribs, those would be bad ribs to
They
eat.
should change the name to Frank, Mary, and Dale's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Dale
like
should get his
Dale.
name.
I feel like
into
Dale's-
company
Mac and
like a
Dale's.
lawyer.
I feel like Dale's is
Mac and
good.
Dale's.
Mac and Dale's.
Dale's is a great dive bar name.
Yeah.
Let's go down to Dale's.
Dive because he creates a canyon.
Yeah. Dive.
Creates a well.
Well, because he's a whale.
Dives into the
You know.
core, the corn of the
Dale
earth.
the whale, folks.
Dale,
the
that guy's the
whale.
corn of the earth.
Oh, if
He's
you're
a whale
we we'll talk about this after the
swim.
show, but we're gonna have a 9/11 special coming up.
Okay.
The secrets won't be divulged. I mean, the special won't be unleashed yet. But
We should make it where people like
You guys wanna
they
do a
can pay
live show?
9/11 instead.
live show,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I do.
Why? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna try and do a live show.
I feel like
We just decided.
And I definitely want to do
I
one.
wonder what Mac's hesitation is on this. He has
Maybe we can have Bon
executive
Traeger as a
function.
guest.
No, I just wasn't paying attention. Not Bon Traeger. We should have somebody who we've had
Oh,
on before
God.
that is provenly funny.
No, he released that clip of.
We should have Michael Robinson on again.
them talking
like
about
him.
the-
Michael Robinson's my favorite guest.
That was a fun episode.
And then he came in.
Oh yeah.
On Patreon now.
Here's
Yeah.
to you, Kelly Robinson.
Yeah,
That's
his
coming up.
His dad is Kelly Robinson. We called him. Here's to you, Kelly Robinson.
I love Kelly Robinson. I'm sad about what he did to all them girls, but great guy.
Yeah, but
No,
he taught
that's
the,
R. Kelly.
Oh,
We're talking about Michael Robinson's dad. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, R. Kelly.
he taught the Foo Fighters
Kelly
how to
R.
fly.
Wait, you're telling me Michael Robinson's dad isn't a famous singer, R. Kelly?
No, he's
the
Kelly
Tea Party
R.
guy.
He's Kelly R.
He's not
A lot
R.
of
Kelly.
Tea
He's
Party.
Kelly R.
Yes. Kelly.
Are you even hearing yourself?
Yeah.
It's
That's
he's the
R. Kelly in the phone
anti-R.
book.
Kelly.
No, he's his brother, but
Oh, nice. That is true.
yeah.
That is suspicious. Numbers,
Twin
letters
brother.
have always struggled with. They've always been on
When's
problems for me.
speaking of the Adam Gilbert samurai sword?
I
Speaking
just
of it, I'm
want to
just
say
holding it.
Michael Robinson.
If you're
Genghis
just listening on
comedy.
audio, I'm holding the Adam Gilbert samurai sword, which is a very small samurai sword. When is Adam Gilbert going to be in town next?
I don't know.
Let's
We
have
should
him hold
Hand his
it.
hand.
Like you should have his hand hold the sword.
This is his little hand.
Oh God, that is scary as hell. That looks like a puppet or something like a.
You ever watch those movies, Puppet Master? It's like a horror movie.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I actually
It's
have.
His
exactly
origin
like
story,
I love
where it
those
came from.
How about Adam Dilbert? And
Nice.
it's Adam and he
Okay.
works in an office.
Yeah,
becomes-
I think it's canceled.
It gets
for
kinda mundane stuff.
making an anti-trans joke.
Yep, then he makes a they them joke at the office.
the IO Theater? I think it was posting about don't do anti-trans jokes that are open mic. It's like they're trying to say trans people can't take jokes or something. Like I think that's anti-trans.
What about
Or
this?
it's
You ever
true.
see that Rory Roche guy?
Yeah.
I heard he's getting main stage at the BO Theater.
Nice. So he's gonna say he smells.
Yo, Peter.
That guy's comedy stinks, but I
Peter
don't think
Peter
that,
Bu-
but
Peter Buttigieg.
I love you, Rory.
You know
Yeah.
Pete Buttigieg or Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pete Gay
Uh-oh.
butt sex.
Wait, so isn't he he's
Booty
secretary of
judge.
trans, right?
he's the secretary.
Yes.
Isn't that kind of funny? They put a secretary of trans because he's gay.
Yeah.
He's the booty judge.
God,
Is this a male or female?
When these people
ass?
pick their cabinets, these presidents, like they just do it based on like very little things. Like, oh, okay,
Diversity.
he's gay. We'll do it. We'll put him as a transportation guy. Ben Carson, he's black. We'll put you in charge of the projects.
Yeah, homie.
When I
Work
pick
on
my
the
Homie,
homies.
playa.
when I pick my cabinet, I try and get the bowls to match the plates.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like
I get a lot of McDonald's plates.
Yeah, I got some of those.
my cabinet's just going to be filled with the yes men surrounding me.
Yeah,
And in my
That's the real.
and in
way
my
to do
cupboard, I have an Indian.
I like the movie Yes Man a lot. Jim Carrey, Jim Gaffigan, Jim Norton.
it. My cabinet's going to have a lot of cool steeper club tea.
Yeah, brother.
I'll cool peeper that out.
Have a lot of honey.
People can't see it.
I was just moving it over to give Dill more space because I
thank
realized I
you.
was taking up the whole table.
That was nice of you, Jason.
You got it, brother.
That's why you're going to be in my cabinet.
Hey, that's how you. That's,
That's
how you
right.
make moves. in
Uh-huh.
politics.
I better be in your cabinet.
That's how you work in network.
Anyone that helps me, I'm going
What's-
to bring you up with me.
What-
Because there's so few of you.
So what are we going to be? So let's say you got elected president.
man.
What would me and Jason each be in the cabinet? And there's no vice president. Under those.
Can I say something about what you just said?
No, wait. Let him make a decision.
Small
first.
circle, big checks.
Nice.
All right, go ahead and say
I
what
have,
you're
to,
gonna
I
say.
have to remember what the different positions are. I feel like there's
Secretary
a-
of State, Secretary of Defense,
I would put Mac in charge.
Speaker of the House.
You would be the econ guy.
Ooh, econ.
You'd
Yeah.
be in charge of the money situation.
Yeah.
Just keep that.
I think it's
keep 'em
Secretary of the
printing.
Treasury or something.
I would do Secretary of Tate and have Andrew Tate.
That's you.
Secretary of Tate.
If I was
The
president,
war room, we'll call it. Everything's the war room.
When I'm president, the whole world's going to be a war room.
So maybe you'd be in charge of defense. Secretary of Defense.
Okay, yeah, put me
have
in.
the
Put me in,
knives
coach.
but I have a gun though.
but then John Hickok has a lot of guns.
John
Put
Hickok,
me in,
Secretary of Defense. Yeah,
I'm the Secretary of
have me,
Defense.
have me education because he used to be a teacher.
I'll be
And
the
you did-
Secretary of
Oh
Defense.
no, nutrition.
I'll be the Secretary of Defensive about my weight. I get defensive about my weight.
So just everyone just back off at Jason.
Back
He's
off,
working
all
on
right?
it.
I'm just eating one donut,
and he's a
okay? It's not
vegan.
crazy.
How crazy is it? People will criticize you for that when you're a vegan. So really,
Vegetarian.
They're so vegetarian. Okay,
It's way
never
di-
mind.
It's way different.
Yeah.
He can eat 100 cheese pieces if he wants to.
It's very different. I can't do the chicken stock market. I only do the veggie stock market.
So Mac, as an econ guy, I feel like you'd want to invest in chicken stock. It's chicken stocks.
No,
egg stocks.
I feel like right now the chicken stock is a little bit overinflated. I feel like it's kind of a bubble. I would put your money in pork.
There's definitely
crack.
some.
I'll put your money in pork.
There's definitely some bubbles in that stock.
In
lot of pork money.
sorry, porcupines.
Porcupines.
You can buy a porcupine and commodity is really low, but if you pluck all the quills off porcupine, now that's a good meal. It's something people don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to release that to the public that are really good because no one's ever tried one.
And that's what
this
we
is
need.
the free
is-
episode. So
Yep.
need
So
to-
there you go, folks. You'll get way more investment advice behind the paywall, just so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
and you
it's-
could do a lot of stuff with those needles,
You get what you pay for.
You can,
including spread HIV.
yeah, they can be used as weapons. They can be used for medical purposes. They
Yeah.
can be used for heroin.
I do need us to be able to
Recreational heroin.
weaponize diseases. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you could lean into the health department
Secretary
too.
of Wuhan.
No, Fauci would be in charge of killing everybody. That's crazy, dude.
Is he still?
killed
Is he
everybody.
still the guy?
We like touted
is
him
he
as a
still-
hero.
We just got demonetized.
Oh no! I'll actually timestamp that. No, actually, it
Don't
doesn't
worry.
matter. We're not even monetized yet.
not
Let's
even-
get monetized, then we can get
yeah,
demonetized.
yeah,
Nice.
Before we talk about
Demonic.
demonetization, let's get monetized.
yeah.
When our demons come out, we get demonetized.
Yeah, it's demon time.
They're
yeah.
demonizing us.
I've been hearing about this new thing called being a goon. I don't know what it means yet.
Well,
I'm
it's like
kind of into it.
It's like what's a goon to a goblin? So that's a little Wayne verse.
well, that's funny because that's an older, but there's a newer slang coming up.
yeah.
So I'm kind of
you want to hear? You want to hear something that I want to say?
not if it's that word.
I want to write that down.
You want to hear something that I want to say, folks?
I think that could be a T-shirt, honestly.
No
Picture a
slurs.
Mac. It says, "You want to hear something that I want to say?"
I stay away from that word you mentioned because
No.
it's so close to.
What's that? What's that rapper's name? Travis
Scott?
Travis Scott.
Barker.
Yeah, he stole the whole goblin thing from Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Did he?
It's a good
Yeah,
to a
goblin mode and all that Gen Z's using. Yeah, Lil Wayne was saying that back in the day. He was saying that in the song Amelia. You'll hear, "What's a goon to a goblin? Nothing."
Nothing.
Exactly.
And that's because he's an actual goblin.
Yeah,
and
he-
he stayed little. It was really sad.
He's
what happened to
also
him.
level 5. Travis Barker is not level 5 at all. He's just a copier. He's a James Najjar of sorts.
He is, and in the Blink 182 of an eye, he can steal all of your bits, your show ideas.
I got an idea. How about this? Blink-180 Doctor Who.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's like a band, but it's also a TV show that nerds watch. I've never seen.
Blink 180 Dr. Doolittle.
Ooh, Blink-180 Eddie Schaefer.
Mr. Eddie.
Yes. Mr. Eddie.
Mr. Eddie Doolittle.
Yeah, I like that. What about?
Oh, Ryder Ollie's calling me.
Oh, he's already here. We've only had 38 minutes.
Que paso?
Let's tell
Yo,
him
I'm
this-
almost there, but I was probably gonna stop at a Walgreens or something. Do any of y'all need anything? Water or anything like
Can you
that?
get us some pills from the pharmacy?
Hey, could you give me
Can I get a
I was trying to be nice.
Ryder? Can you give me a Red Bull, and I'll pay you back?
Red Bull?
Yeah, it's a 20 ounce.
Yeah. What is?
I love you, buddy. Oh yeah, I'll pay you back when you get here.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, anybody else need anything?
What a guy, folks. He's calling us to check.
You're a very nice guy, and this is going on our free episode, so everyone's going to be able to hear how nice you are.
But it also feels like a tactic to
are
say,
you
Yeah,
you're on the podcast?
yeah. You want to say something funny? He
he's
guys,
got nothing.
folks. He's about
Yeah,
to be.
dude.
He's about to be our guest. On the.
Shit, dude, I didn't have my persona up.
Yeah, we might have to.
Yeah, go ahead, turn it on real fast. Act like a big retard like normal.
Yeah. So, yo, dude, I was just wondering if any of you need anything, man.
It sounds the same.
Yeah.
It sounds the same, but funnier.
Yeah, it's I like that. All right, cool, man. We'll see you soon.
Yep, peace.
All right, bye. What a guy!
Great guy.
I miss that guy. I hope we see him soon.
It'd be cool to see him. By the way, subscribe to Patreon. You could hear more.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear that persona the whole time.
Was he going to be late? Is that why he called?
No, he's on pace, stopping at the store and
Yeah.
still being early.
Okay, good.
You know
I
who we
just
should
wanna
also
make
have
sure.
besides
Because we've
Ryder
only
Ollie?
done 40 minutes, so I got worried if he was here.
We should have Ryder Ollie's brother skater kickflip on sometime.
Nice.
I always tell Ryder Ollie he should be a skateboarder
Yeah.
based on his name.
I mean, he's riding, he's ollieing.
Yeah.
The only thing he's missing is skating and kick flipping. His brother's name.
God, I might start inline
Sad.
skating again, like Brink.
That's cool. I saw an inline skater on the drive over here.
Really?
End of story.
I was just listening to Brink.
Well, they have that. They have
92.
that one skate park, kind of along Logan Boulevard under that bridge.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Under the bridge, as my white friends would say.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was that? We talked about that on an episode, didn't we?
Well,
in Pittsburgh. 'Cause there were so many
did.
bridges.
We said bridge a lot, but with Michael
bridge.
Robinson,
I'm,
we were like on phone him grave and like on God, and then me and him both said at the same time, "On my key." We both said it like that.
I'm definitely down for us to start aggressively. Like we'll go into skateboarding really hard for a little bit and just.
I got a skateboard in my
establish
car
ourselves as-
right now, dude.
Guys, I want. I like that, but I want
Let's
to talk.
do it.
I want to talk football.
I got health insurance again.
Guys,
We're talking football this week
Who we
with
got this week?
skateboarding.
All right, so folks, Iowa game is almost over. They're winning. They're crushing.
Go Iowa.
They're gonna win. Go Hawks.
The only team they're not better than
OWA
is
Hawk
Alabama. That's my team.
Bama.
That's
Crimson
right.
Tide.
Roll Tide.
Hell yeah, I like that. Who you got?
I got the Spartans this week.
Hell yeah.
I would like to
In
say,
every game.
do you guys have any secondary team? My secondary team is always Oregon State. You got to bet the spread on Oregon State, or if the spread is if they're plus 9.5 or less, you bet money line and the spread.
So
Well,
you wanna
I'm a
do
true
lot of
fan, so
parlays.
of course.
I don't do any parlays.
I'm all parlay.
I heard you do a lot of over unders.
I'm a true fan, so once Alabama's out, I just stop watching.
Well, you're a numbers
I only
guy.
watch when my team's playing.
So you do,
and I
do
only root
over-unders.
for the players on the team that are actually from Alabama. None of this coming from another state shit and going to school in Alabama. I want Alabama people. If you never shot a bottle rocket at a cat, then I don't need you on my team.
Yeah, you're not an
If you don't have any
Alabama.
friends with fingers blown off from dynamite,
Yeah.
then I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
If you don't have a history of segregation in your family business, I don't want
Yeah,
to
That's where Brandon Kiefer and Zach
literally
Albers are
where-
from. Is from Alabama.
It's literally where black people get off ferries and beat the shit out of a bunch of white people on a boat.
Yeah, they beat up fairies.
That was in Montgomery.
Alabama football team is the most
Yeah.
anti-racist thing you could ever have
Yeah.
because they just go and crush whites.
Oh, it's the West. It's the
The
West Virginia.
Alabamas.
I think it's the West Virginia Rebels. That's the team I was thinking of.
Oh, I like West Virginia because my grandpa's from there.
I like it because it's the Rebels. But
I went to,
I think of it as like the Rebels, like from Star Wars.
I did a show in Morgantown, Pennsylvania, and that's like the weirdest place I ever been. It's all college students and tweakers.
Did you see Morgan?
Like it's like 50-50 walking down the street, and there's so many that I was like just was staring at my car, like worried it was gonna get broken into the whole
geez.
time.
Did you see Morgan?
Joaquin
the guy from
Phoenix.
Passion of the Christ and the Patriot.
Yeah, you're talking
What's his
about Pierce Morgan
name? No, and not Morgan Freeman.
Pierce
It's
Morgan.
a white guy.
from the interview
His
with Kanye.
name's probably not even Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
No, he's the white guy.
It's Pierce Morgan.
Braveheart.
The guy he's a peer.
the Patriot.
Morgan
Russell
Freeman.
Crowe, Mel Gibson.
Because he's like, we're a free man in Braveheart. Morgan Freeman. We're free men.
We're free man.
free men. This is
We're a free man.
Wait, who's the actual actor though?
however
Because
Morgan Freeman talks.
Mel
now.
Gibson.
Well,
we
I'll
could-
give you a hint. He's the star of Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I know. I forgot it. I can't. His name is blocked in my mind.
He
Mel
said it even just
Gibson.
a second
it?
ago.
Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah, it's not Morgan.
Not at all. I had no idea why you were talking about that guy.
Yeah, it was an M name, but that'd be
But they should remake Lethal Weapon with
no remake.
Pierce Morgan and Morgan Freeman instead of Danny Glover and Mel
No
Gibson.
remake Braveheart with Morgan Freeman.
Okay,
And
yeah,
he's
and you
like,
can yell Freeman. Hell
But that's
yeah.
after they win the battle.
I love it.
Yeah,
And they should remake Winnie the Pooh with the Bernstein Bears.
I like that.
Very suspicious. I can't wait to have a roast battle and I'll get to call somebody. This guy looks like Lucy the Pooh.
What about the Perenstein Bears?
How disappointed were you guys when we had Michael Robinson on? He didn't even know Winnie the Pooh.
Michael Robinson, Genghis comedy.
Yeah, we thought he knew Christopher Robin.
You don't even know Piglet?
But he only knew Kelly Robinson. Shout out to Kelly Robinson, our biggest fan.
Here's to you, Kelly Robinson.
Here's to you, Kelly Robinson. If you guys don't know who Kelly Robinson is, he's an old black dude. And he's a big fan of ours. And we love him.
You guys like
And he's Michael Robinson's dad.
my James Najjar roast joke I thought of?
Yeah.
Because I think
Wait.
stealing-
This makes you look bad if you've been thinking of James and roast jokes.
Why?
Well,
Because it seems like it makes it kind of embarrassing.
it's a joke about James Najjar, or it's one of his jokes?
No,
Do you have
it's not one of his.
I'm
yet.
just kidding.
sure
He doesn't
could
have any of
use
his
it.
own
do you have
jokes.
do you have a roast scheduled against him?
No.
That I wouldn't make roast.
Why? Why do you think it's embarrassing?
It makes you look weak.
That's what your whole podcast.
I know.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a roast joke. You just say it.
That's okay.
I'm down to
I
do
wanna
the
say
ghost
it.
battle against James Najjar, and that I want to kill him and make him a ghost in a
Nice.
battle.
I like that. What's your joke? Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's just that I think stealing from me is dumb as hell. He's dumb as a rock.
That's good.
His name should be Dumbass Rock.
That's really good.
Thank you.
What about this? James Najjar. More like James. You went way too far with stealing my joke.
James going too far.
Yeah, James going too far.
James
with his,
has gone too far.
He's gone too far with his joke theft. And
I agree.
And his stolen TikToks.
I hope he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he learned his lesson.
But we'll keep talking.
Hey,
about
James Najjar is an influencer and a
Yeah.
content creator. How much free stuff and money have you gotten? I've probably gotten more. And
He definitely is.
Sometimes you have
he's
to-
leveraging it to get bar shows. TikTok star.
yeah.
That's so funny.
Make sure you catch TikTok star James Najjar at the fucking Weeble Wobble bar stool fucking restaurant.
Also, make sure to check out.
Think of a bar.
Make sure to check out
At
his.
the Easy Inn. Make sure. Check out
Easy
James
Bar.
Najjar, TikTok star at Frank and Mary's this weekend.
And make sure you make sure
Where the bartenders are funnier than the comedians.
make sure not to look at the amount of followers he has versus the amount of like views he has on his videos.
Or just see.
Just don't look at that. Don't look at that. Just go to the show. He's really funny.
I don't know. It's like
The followers are not fake.
It's not like I don't know. It's not a dumb way to build the following, but
I feel kind of bad for Brad Kaufman because he's gotten himself into a thing where he can't stop now because I mean he has like 300 likes on everything now, and then now if he has one that only gets 5 likes, which I've seen happen in the first hour of a video he's put up, and then
gets
all of a sudden he gets
embarrassed.
300. Well, then yeah, it looks weird because now he has to pay for everything he posts.
it's like
Yeah.
what's
that shit gets expensive.
Yeah,
Shady said.
shouldn't have done it in the first place, Brad. Sorry, dude.
yeah, now they only want shady.
Also, now I hear he's trying to steal our podcast with his Brad Kaufman show. Remember, he did that on another
I've done that.
episode.
I've done that 2 episodes. Hey, welcome to Brad Kaufman.
The Brad Kaufman podcast.
I did that on the Kill Gallon episode.
My
Welcome to
favorite-
Brad Kaufman podcast where we steal
Hell yeah.
shit.
My favorite intro is still just the one. What's that? Michael Cooper. When you intro it, just like right away. I'm Michael
Hey
Cooper.
everybody, welcome to
I'm
Bad
a
Comedy
word.
Podcast. I'm Michael Cooper.
That
I'm
was like one of our first free episodes.
I'm woke, but I'm the worst type of woke from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That was some of my best work,
See,
folks.
people love impressions.
So to find that episode, listen to them all the way through, and that'd be really cool of you to do.
Dude,
could
I
do
love
an
the
impression
way
of James
We're
Najjar, just do my own
we're a growing
jokes.
monster.
while we're kissing our own asses, I love the way our shirt colors look into the last picture that you put of us.
Why?
Because we're all wearing those
Oh,
lunge
yeah.
shirts, and he did some filter on it, and they look so bright.
I know, yeah.
Good. That's what we want to do. Stand
Those Nate
out.
Lunch shirts. Did anybody react to that at all?
What?
They're fucking icing us.
I feel like most people are
No,
probably
they didn't.
just.
Oh no, someone commented. I forgot what they. Is it somebody with? It was weird. It was no likes They had no followers. They didn't follow anybody. They commented, "I'm a Becker backer,"
Yeah.
and Jacob Becker is
Becker's the other guy.
He's the Jewish guy. in the
I know
corner.
about Backers. I listen to the Chubby
Nepperheads.
Behemoth
Yeah,
because I'm trying to get fatter and I'm listening to tips about how much they eat.
But I think what I think is that this person had
Super
0
size.
followers and 0 following. I think Becker made an account to say that.
Oh, that's sad.
Becker.
If that was Becker doing I'm a Becker,
Yeah.
if we're hurting that guy's feelings, because I don't even know if he's a comedian.
But we're
I
just
feel
not
kind of
even
bad that you go in on him.
No,
You're
not
like
really.
The other Jewish guy in the corner.
I just no,
call him.
I don't say anything bad about him though. I just
But it's so dismissive. It's me.
well, but he's not a part of the podcast.
He is though.
But not on every episode.
Well, there's Becker backers, you know.
Yeah.
There's Lund guys, Becker backers, and
I'm sorry,
He's
Becker
kinda like-
backers.
we're
I'm a Lund guy.
He's
Lund
like, that's
guys.
their Dylan.
Well, we have Nepperheads. We have Melton Munchers.
yeah, Danny.
What are your fans? Adam Urbanski, you had to come up with a name of Jason's
The
fans.
Feltemups.
Let us know. And then ask Dan Happy Plans to come up with.
Yeah.
Dylan's Disciples.
Yes, Mahler's
yeah.
Brawlers.
oh, the Malwars Brawlers. That's
Well, okay, yeah. So I know we got a few Nepperheads on here. Shout out Zeke Zugler.
that sounds like a line of dowels.
I think
Everything sounds like
Mahler
a slur to
Brawlers.
me.
but we got a few. Yeah, Jason, you
Oh, because it's those
beanie.
wrestle buddies. That's what I'm picturing.
Jason,
it's a-
yeah, you definitely need a name because you have quite a few backers on here. You got
How
How about the
Heads.
cool fucking dudes?
No.
that could be
Jason.
It's got to include your name.
the cool ass motherfuckers.
Jason's Jews.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Except I don't like them, but other than that, it's interesting.
Melton.
Uh,
I'm a
Melts in your hands and not in your mouth.
How
Melts in your mouth and not in your hands.
about how about Jay's Birds?
Here's Ryder Alley again.
Oh, it's right here.
I have
What
a
up?
thing in my
I'm here.
All
Okay,
right,
cool. We'll buzz you up.
buzzing up.
buzz
We
me.
still have to do 5 more minutes on this podcast.
JasonMeltoncomedy.com. Go to my website.
No,
Comedy baddies.
we'll give you guys the full hour.
I put a thing in my Instagram that says comedian now, and then under that I put, but what I really am is a Chicagoan.
Oh, by the way, it doesn't let me tag you on things on Twitter for some reason.
What?
You have some setting. So I've been lagging on posting videos on there, but
On Twitter.
yeah, but it doesn't let me tag you on. It lets me tag me and Jason. Doesn't let me tag you.
Wow. What the fuck? Elon?
Also, your name is Wow on there too.
Oh, yeah. Fine. It does everything, says wow. Why that happened, I got in a fight with a comedian one time on there. Mm-hmm. And, like, I never really get in fights on there, but then I was just roasting him really hard and got pissed. And then I see right away he was on the same show as me at Laugh Factory.
Who is it?
There's this guy who Joe Stapleton. He used to commentate like poker, World Series of Poker stuff. So he's kind of like popular in a way.
Ooh, what about Joe Cool Steeper Clubton?
Yeah, it didn't work.
We just got 5 more minutes, Ryder.
But then he came to my Laugh Factory show,
He's not up here. He was still in his car when he called.
Oh,
and I totally buried his ass
buried him.
in my 5 minutes.
Bury
He had
me
10.
home. I will not go.
Rest in peace.
And he was very complimentary after he said, "Yeah, it was super original." Blah blah blah.
Staple tin. Is that when you staple some tinfoil?
Yeah, that's actually that's what it means. And back in the day, his whole family was so dumb. That's all
Back
they knew
in
how
the
to do.
back in
so
the
it's
day,
just like,
Becker.
Yeah, Becker.
what are they doing?
Sorry, I'm a Becker backer. I feel bad. I just don't like Sam Talent. That's it.
Becker, Nipperheads.
Becker needs to get his
Nepperheads,
Becker needs to get shirts. We
Maulers,
could wear Becker
Brawlers.
shirts next
Needs to
episode.
be better.
I think it should be Dill's disciples.
Because
Dylan, did you guys come up with a name for me?
the Black Disciples.
No,
the
what?
Mac Disciples.
Mac. Ooh.
But Jason.
How about mine?
Yeah, Zeke. Zeke.
That one actually at the door.
Okay.
This
I think
guy-
mine-
Buzz unit 2
yeah, you gotta hit the 2 on the gate.
on the gate.
I think the people who like me are gonna be called the Black Panthers.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
What about the White
what are the Mac
Panthers?
Panthers?
My favorite superhero is White Panther.
Oh, okay. I'm Mac Panthers. That's got to be it.
Mac Panthers.
Yeah. Fuck. I want to do full 60 minutes for
But
him.
we need to think of good names for these, and maybe if the fans have any suggestions.
Yeah,
but
fans in the
super
comments.
fans,
I do like the name Nepperhead Zeke, but I feel like
Yeah.
you just came up with that on a whim because you wanted to defend me on that one reel, which I really respect.
Mac Disciples.
Mac Disciples or Mac Panthers would be much better. Mac Panthers would be good.
And I don't know, Dylan Villains.
Divas, Dylan's Divas. We'll put out a poll.
The Prima Dylans.
I'll actually put out a poll on this one because I actually want to get this figured out.
Evil Dylans.
The
Super Dylans.
the dildos.
That's not bad.
DYL and then.
Personally, I try to be a clean comic, but
Well, you look like Mr. Clean.
true. Maybe
Yeah.
it should be based on that.
Yeah.
The Clean family.
How about
The Cleans.
How about
Skin.
the rain? The Rain Men.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Dylan's Rain Men.
Under my rain. What up, bro?
I love you, dude.
Little spoiler.
We only got 4 minutes left. We just got to give him the full 60 minutes.
4 minutes.
Right now, me and Dylan are just kind of phoning it in.
We're just kind of spitballing.
How about the
ideas.
lawnmower men for me?
No, so I'm actually going to
Nice.
I'm going to make 3 polls, and they're going to be what our names should be for our
Can you make
people.
it so they could add options if they think of something?
No, they can comment options.
Comment options, folks.
It's like there's
Just,
gonna be
this
something-
poll's
You can
only
do
on
Facebook polls.
This poll's
too.
only going to be on Patreon, folks.
Okay.
Yeah, only on Patreon.
Only on Patreon.
And then the lawnmower facts are coming out soon on the secrets tier.
That is true. We're doing the 15 lawnmower man facts.
How
It's been a
many
long
you
time
got
coming.
down?
I'm about up to 10.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
so-
like a third, almost over a third of the way there.
Oh, but I've been drafting. You know what I mean? Like I've been doing revisions.
You know that's 33.3 repeating. 0.33. Yeah.
0.66.
No. Oh,
It's
sorry.
very
My bad.
Oh, wait,
mature,
3
it's
left.
beautiful in a way.
Yeah.
It's
You
natural
only have
symmetry.
you only have a 0.333 repeating left.
Math
true.
can be so goddamn beautiful.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Should I get a statue of myself in my house?
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
About making it out of epoxy.
And you should put
I
yourself
legit
on the wall. Yeah.
for 10 years I've been wanting a trophy case. And every time I have roommates, they tell me no.
Why?
I don't know, because they're not going to be my trophies, and
Wants
it's going
to
to take
put-
up a lot of space for no reason.
about
All
a
the
man
arguments
cave?
like that.
But I go, if I have a trophy case, if anyone comes over and I have to negotiate something, I'll just take them in front of the trophy case, and it'll give me an edge.
True. Like in Foxcatcher, I think there's a trophy case.
Yeah.
And
That guy didn't do anything.
I still
have a man
love the
cave?
bit that the least prominent things we have in this room are the 2 most expensive things.
What is it? The puzzle?
No, the coach, the Super Bowl coach for the Bears.
That costs money?
And Rex Grossman's signature on there.
we love football here. We got a lot of football talk
T-Mac.
coming up.
Yeah,
I'm not really
Skateboard
into the
talk
Bears. I'm more of a
coming
Patriots guy.
I like
the Patriots.
You don't like the Pears? I like
Boston
I like
Tea
the
Party.
Pearhawks.
I like the Patriots.
This guy's a goddamn
No,
patriot.
the Patriots are the team anymore.
The Patriots.
No, you're saying because they're good? They're
The
they're not that good.
They're called the Patriots.
I like the Washington football team because I liked them before.
Yeah.
Well, the Patriots have a great history. They got the guy who kisses his son, and they got the killer.
Well, yeah, you know what's weird? So they have a rivalry with the Bills, and Bill Belichick is their coach. Wouldn't you think they'd be
Weird.
friends since they're brothers?
Well, it seems like
Bills
Bill
and
Belichick,
Bills and Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick should coach the Bills.
Bills Belichick, right?
Yeah.
They're brothers. You should
And
talk
also-
to Mike Tyson.
They're
Destiny's
brothers.
Child should also be on the Bills
Dr. Logan
because they
Paul.
don't. Well, they don't want no telephone bills.
No.
They don't want no.
What was that song?
Internet
They'd say,
bill.
pay my telephone bills.
Yeah, it's called
Pay my
bills.
automobiles.
That's why I said.
You know
it.
what's a funny thing
I'm
that
just referencing this song.
what's it called when you're a girl that sleeps with
Bills.
dudes just so you get
Pay my
AC?
telephone
Ho?
bills.
No, there's like a word
Sugar
for-
mama.
Just to get
No,
what?
just to
Baby?
get
Oh,
air
is it
conditioning.
A cold digger? Is that what it is?
Oh my
I
god,
think- okay, that's
a cold digger.
that's very funny. I thought
Cold digger.
I thought you were gonna say like a different thing than digger, and I got a little
Oh
worried there.
gosh, no.
And I was like,
I'm too
wait, does he not
anti-racist
know
now.
from the Upper Peninsula?
I ain't saying she she a coal digger.
Yeah, we don't even.
But she
need-
ain't messing with no warm and
We have to be very careful because Dylan is. We still don't know what Dylan doesn't know. He can and can't say it because it's from
True.
the
There been
UP.
some- I avoid. I didn't even want to say.
Once he learns
thing
it, he becomes woke. But
my grandpa-
but if he doesn't know it, he doesn't know it.
And that's why
My grandpa
racism
was
is
actually a coal digger in West Virginia.
great. Oh, really?
He was in a mine.
He got
His uncle got crushed.
caught up in the people selling the shovels made more.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
My grandpa plays.
No,
a
he
game.
was it was going for coal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
He's a coal digger.
My grandpa plays Minecraft, the video game.
Yeah, nice.
He played it growing up.
That's for
grandpa?
minors.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. My grandpa can't even send an email.
You mean a she-male? My grandpa had sex with a she-male.
Oh no,
Yeah,
demonetized.
don't talk about your grandmother like that.
Let's do plugs
Rest
right
in
now.
peace.
Do you have anything coming up?
Zany's on the 16th, baby.
Okay.
Zany's sick. What time?
Can you get me
Oh,
in?
the late
Can you
one?
get me in there?
I can get you the comp.
Yeah.
you
No.
want
Can
a
you get me
copy,
in
yeah.
on the show?
Probably pull some strings.
Yeah. Can you pull some strings for me?
If I can borrow the gun, I'm pretty sure I can get you up
Okay.
there.
Okay.
On
okay.
that stage.
I'll see if I can get a favor from Mac.
I know. I
Borrow
could
the gun.
I could get on the Zany's. I can get on the Zany's show anytime
No,
I want.
let's
I just gotta
see.
have Robbie Flanagan. I just don't.
Can you
probably
get me
should
into
do
that?
that
Can you
then.
get me on one of them?
No.
Do it for the haters.
You can't
'cause
help
people
me?
would hate to see you up there.
Guys,
That's why
I
it'd be funny.
I promise you, in
Do it as a bit.
within. I mean, I'll be on
I'm
that.
trying to get into Zanies. Can you guys get me in?
No, I can't.
We can pull some strings.
Max Rice can.
We'll see whose death threat
Actually,
is better.
Max Rice
mine or
did get me into
Max.
Zanies one time. He did.
Jason.
He put me on a nice 4 p.m. show.
JasonMeltonComedy.com.
JasonMeltonComedy.com. Check out my comedy special. We're filming it November 11th, 2022. And then it'll come out January 10th, 2023. So if you're listening to this after that, it might already be done.
Guys,
So don't miss it again,
Don't
folks.
miss it,
'cause
don't
was
miss it.
Amazing.
folks,
Tickets are cheap.
I have a third booking
Give it
coming
a
up
call.
in the near future.
Third booking.
Yep.
Ever?
No.
Lifetime?
So I got PD booked me on another show. I don't,
Same
the,
guy.
the show he
Pablo?
did. The show he did it out in.
Is he booking shows in North Carolina?
No, it's the show he did in like Mokina or whatever.
So it's all across the state.
So
He's
guys,
been everywhere.
First
in the
things first,
state.
go to my 9/11 show on 9/11 at Reggie's. That's what I'm calling it. My 9/11 show. It's at 7 p.m. at Reggie's Rock Club.
Yes,
the comedy part upstairs. Go to that. 7 p.m. Tickets are probably really cheap. I don't know what they are. Blake runs the show.
I love PD Pablo.
Also, at the end of September, I'll be out at Brews and Laughs, and then November 1st, I'll be at down south, my favorite venue, Small World Bar and Grill, where the bikers go and they love me.
I'd hate to be PD Pablo's son, bit of a helicopter parrot.
Nice.
I hate to be Kobe Bryant's son.
I'd hate to be Kobe Bryant's daughter.
so
Thanks for listening, folks. We'll catch you on the other side.
Kobe.